Hey yo, welcome back to the Dugout and Beyond. So for the last couple weeks, we've of course had the U.S. Open here in New York. Very exciting time, of course. For just basically since it's 2 weeks, you have just a very much so much excitement going around it. It is in the one of the biggest cities in the world, so it kind of brings all that energy with it. And this is like I think it's the first time since 1999 since we've not had Serena Williams play in it at all. But yeah, we did have her not play in 2017 when she was having her kid, which kind of makes sense, lines up. But yeah, a lot of new faces really come into the light as just the as the top 10, top 5, and we even have some new top 1s after this week. We have here Iga Swiatek, who was #1 from Poland, has now lost the rank because she made it to the semifinals but not make it past that. But we have Arena Sabalenka go from #2 to #1, taking over it because she did get to the finals, although she did lose to the now new #3, Coco Gauff, an American, was previously #6 coming in. But yeah, the great tournament all around for them. So we have here, going back to Gauff, we have her actually playing in the, she played in the doubles, women's doubles semifinals and quarterfinals and lost, unfortunately, to a, it looks like here a Chinese, and I thought the thing was also China, but it's not. But yeah, this was a great doubles match for her a couple days actually before she comes up and wins the women's singles against Arena Sabalenka, which brought her to the #3 spot. So great! It was a great match going from it was actually kind of the momentum completely switched here from it came here in the finals that it was down to it. Sabalenka here blanked her in the first round, in the first part, and then came out and basically just did not do well the next couple rounds here. We have her as she went 6-0, and then 6-2, and then it completely flipped to 6-3, 6-2, which of course brought Gauff to the final, winning the whole thing. But yeah, it was kind of a crazy couple days for Coco here, especially with the doubles, and then a couple days later going through and winning the finals. But yeah, we have also it was great to see also that we had a obviously most of the players are all friends to a point, and they all play each other. Like you hear them, a number of them are gonna have tournaments and matches throughout the year against each other. But we have of course, sorry for mispronouncing names, but Daniil Medvedev and Aubrey Rublev are Rublev is actually Medvedev's kid's godfather, which, if that doesn't mean you're friends, I don't know what does in this right now. But yeah, that was a great quarterfinal semi men's here a couple of days ago. But yeah, that's how crazy is that, to be able to play your own kid's godfather in a match and be like, hey, yeah, well, I gave him the godfather status and I also beat him. So but yeah, that was a great match for them. And then we had also 8 Americans in the quarterfinals, which just was awesome to see. So many people. Of course, we have also talking about is Ben Shelton. He jumped so many plays for a 20-year-old kid playing against. He played Tiafoe in the quarterfinals, which of course was part of the 8 players, but he jumped 47 spots in the weekend because he's now at 19 because he also got to the semifinals. So you're basically not really coming in as a very well-known player to a point, and then just blowing up in one weekend and in front of one of the biggest stages in the world Of course, making it kind of history that you are also an American in the quarterfinals. But yeah, how crazy is that? He basically is his dad. He had his dad basically coaching him. A lot of the players have their family, but then they have like a separate team. There was no one like that. It was just him, and it looked like his mom maybe, but not exactly sure about that. But they definitely kept on focusing on it and on his dad. But yeah, in the end, it was a great match for Shelton down the line, and it was like honestly, it's crazy to see how far that kid. It's kind of weird I can say kid with him, but yeah, he obviously they all look full grown adults. Of course, he was playing against Djokovic in the semifinals, who's twice his age. Literally twice, like, I think he's 20, so Shelton's 20, I think Djokovic's like 30, like 40 something, around there. But yeah, imagine playing someone that's that good and still twice your age and something. But yeah, great job to Shelton, and wow, he jumped. I was definitely expecting a major jump from him in the end, of course, when you have that, but yeah. But yeah, in the end, we had Djokovic coming out and playing. We had him playing over here with the now non-number one in the world in Medvedev, which actually he knocked out Carlos Alcaraz in the semifinals to come and play Djokovic in the finals, which he unfortunately did not win. But yeah, great matches by everyone. Kind of a little weird that you actually do have Alcaraz not come out and be in the finals. He's been in the finals multiple times. He just played Djokovic in the finals in Wimbledon, and then won a couple weeks ago in Cincinnati against Djokovic. So it's a huge rivalry with that. But yeah, in the end, we had a great weekend. Of course, we have some new number ones in the world for both sides. We have Djokovic and Alcaraz switch spots. We have Rublev, of course, is the godfather of Medvedev's kid. Medvedev didn't go anywhere, but Rublev came up a couple points, couple spots. And yeah, the big one we have here was Ben Shelton, who, of course, just shocked the world in a couple weekends, or in a couple weeks. And we have Tiafoe, another American, drops a point, or drops a place. But yeah, for the most part, it was kind of maybe 1 to 2 places up and down for the most part. But we did have some more jumps, but not as crazy, but a little bit more. I think we had about 1 or 2 more jumps in the top 10 in the women's. We have Aryna Sabalenka jumping from 2 to 1. That happened even before the finals. That happened when I guess Swetska, who is now number 2, lost in the quarterfinals. But we also have Coco Gauff, of course, the new number one new champion for the U.S. Open, jumps up 3 places to number 3. But yeah, in all, great last couple weeks, and can't wait to see these guys see what happens when they go back to the next tournaments, and of course the next big Grand Slam tournament. So come subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.